Hello everyone, I am Mr. Low. Today, I am recording this final project accounting module feature for you. This is the last one. It is 3.0. If you don't know what the project account module is, you can first watch our 1.0 and 2.0. 1.0 explains some commonly used AutoCAD project functions, and 2.0 covers some more advanced functions or settings. And finally, there's this 3.0 is very short, usually talking about some setting stuff, a lot of details. So I will do it in 3.0. You can take a look. This is some settings, including some unwanted projects, so we don't show them in the profit and loss or balance sheet. So there is a setting for this if you don't want it to show up, in that list. So the second thing is you can automatically, when you create an invoice, it will help you allocate the project. But then, let's say when it came in before, we didn't know which project it was used for, we put everything under HQ. So it's under the HQ project. And then when we have the invoice, we know, this thing will be used in project A, then we automatically create a general entry for it. How do we do this? I will explain in a moment. Then third is for some situations, we might make a general adjustment to transfer those from A project to B project. Purchases or some subcontractors we originally assigned to subcontractor A, and then part of it was allocated to project B. So if you want to adjust it back to that project, you also need to use the general to adjust. But when you move from A to B, the project won't balance, right? Subcontractor A is adjusted to subcontractor B. So in this situation, it can also be saved. It's also a setting. Then afterwards, every time we save that transaction, it will ask you once, where do you want to knock off, which one? Then it asks you for the AR payment or the AP payment, which project do you want to knock off? So it's also an option. And then this is the knockoff. Knockoff allows you to choose the project yourself using these two functions. And finally, this is usually for some discounts or routing. Which project do you want to route to? Then you need to use this final function. Should I explain one by one? So first talk about the inactive project, not showing up in profit and loss. What kind of concept is that? Using our sample only has these three projects. So currently you can see the profit and loss balance sheet. You can choose any project comparison and it will show all the projects. But if we go to settings, choose the option here, or we go to settings to hide some inactive projects. In the case of comparison, how do we do that? So for example, if I go to deactivate this project B, or intentionally not making project B active, so we then look at the profit and loss report. So when you now look at the comparison, it has deactivated project B, but if you filter individually, it still exists. It's just more convenient for us during comparison. Then this option is more convenient for us during comparison. Here the second function. So the second function is about reallocating the project. So how to reallocate those projects. So I'll do a sample. Let's say for this project, I don't know where the materials I bought are going. So I open a project under HQ and put it in HQ first. Before I use the material. So I will make a purchases invoice. Let's say this purchases invoice I use for item A. It is placed at HQ first. Placed at HQ, a total of 100 pieces. $250 each, which is 25,000. At 25,000. No, I will save it. So when our client confirms and we issue the invoice, you will see it. It will immediately show this screen. How does he do it? You need to make a setting first. That setting is in the Choose Options section, GL Invoicing, Customize Invoicing Tool, Enable Post to Reallocate Purchase Invoice First Time by project. Then many users didn't know there was such a convenient feature. So you must check it. Then when you create an invoice in the Sales Invoice section, this screen will automatically, you will see this screen. So this screen, we brought it over from project A. So we select project A, then you select that customer, select which item. Different items are fine, but you need to know how they are allocated to which project. This is very important. So if stage 3,500 is allocated here, okay, 3,500, you just enter 3,500, okay? So just save it like this, okay? So we check. Actually, it will automatically generate a journal. So you see this journal is for the invoice 007. Just now we opened this invoice 007. So it will help you create a journal. In this journal, you can double click to enter. It will calculate the cost of this material A, what its cost is, because it calculates using files. So it calculates what the cost is, and it will help you create a journal, okay? It will create a journal for you, calling back from Project HQ and adding it to Project A. So this is its advantage. Like this setting, it not only applies to invoices, but also, look here, it applies to cash sales, invoices, debit notes, and stock issues. If you have other areas where you want it to automatically allocate, that's not available. You have to do it manually. Okay, do it manually yourself. Okay, the next feature is what I mentioned earlier. Some things are not in that function. You need to adjust them yourself. For example, if it's a subcontractor from project A to project B, or let's say salary, okay, employees from HQ sent to the site to work. How do we make this journal? Making a journal is not difficult. We just create new, then we enter, this is salary. So for this salary, we might first pay it to HQ. So now we reverse it. Okay, reverse it. Maybe we deduct 1,500 from HQ. Okay, because we share the same employee. This employee is 3,000. So you make this journal, allocate 1,500 to project A, and then deduct it from the HQ salary. So this kind of journal, you see, usually when you save, it will tell you it is not balanced. If you insist on saving, even if it is not balanced, and you still want to save, you must first go to choose the option here. Go to GL, Posting, and here you first tick to allow saving, even if it is not balanced. After ticking, go back to the journal. Okay, after ticking, come back to this journal here. So in this journal, you can save it, okay? Oh, but every time we have to exit the system for the setting. Remember, after we do the setting, exit the system once. After exiting, we redo that journal from earlier, just from that same journal earlier. Well, then we save it. This time, because we did the setting, even if it is not balanced, it can still be processed. Just saved it for you. So this is the setting for not allowing not balanced by project. And the next setting is always ask for project department before log off, which means when we save the officer receipt or credit note, it will ask you, oh, which department do you want to allocate it to? This setting is also in the choose option GL posting. You see many settings are here. I'll close these settings first and then explain them one by one. First, let's talk about this always ask for project department when log off. I'll do a sample first without checking it. What happens after checking it? I'll make a setting after you check it. When you receive payment in AR, it will pop up when we want to. At this point, it is already saved. Then when we want to save that transaction, this screen will often set project department posting. Then here, you choose which project to post to. If it is not set without checking this setting, it will not pop up that screen from before. It will directly save. Let's do it one more time. Let's say this customer, this project, you can leave it blank. You don't have to fill it in. Why? If we don't fill it in, usually our posting will refer to this. It's project A, 3,500 will be posted as 3,500. I'll try one and demonstrate it for everyone. Oh, so just now I didn't check it. So when we enter this transaction here, once you save, it won't pop up to ask if you want to fill in that project. So it's an empty project. So you see, I now leave this project empty and it didn't ask. In the situation where it doesn't ask, when we view the posting detail, you will see when I refresh, it posts to project A. Why does it know it's project A? Even if I leave it blank here, the reason is that it follows the invoice, and if you have two projects like A, B, C, it deducts from A first, then B, then C from top to bottom. Following that, this is posting to different projects in PayPal voucher, okay, or a control note or refund note. How is it done? Take back this sample. Take back this sample. We also go to Tools, Option, then go to GL. For posting, then we check these post by project, go into the project we want. Go in, receive payment. After doing this setting, if possible, you can exit the system. If you're too lazy to exit the system, there's actually a shortcut to go to Tools, Clear Cache, and then you clear this cache. After clearing home, you try again. Now let's try this receive payment new. So earlier I tried with an empty project. It follows this. With this invoice is project A. It follows project A. Okay. After deducting project A, it goes to project B. So now we will go back to this 004 or using the same sample, or we take another one. This last one, let's look at this last one. It is under project A. If we forcefully put it into project C, or 2005, you check 2500 and then we save it. After saving, you can double click here to confirm, go to edit, there's a view posting detail, you show project, then you refresh and it will go into project C. So how exactly is it done? Let me say it again, repeat it once more. Go to Tools Option, GL Posting, and remember to check this project department in payment. Of course, this can also be applied to CN. I won't show it to everyone. Well, it's actually the same principle, except this doesn't include CN. This is a separate CN. There's another CN that needs to be done separately, and I won't talk about that. So I'm talking about this final function, which is related to our footer. The footer includes things like discounts or some routing stuff. Or footer, discount, or routing. So here I just confirm if it is set. I have set this invoice, enabled the 5 cents routing, and then I check if its GL account is set. The adjustment is set to this routing account. So after setting it up, we test a sample. Let's say I create a sales invoice. This new sales invoice comes in, a new sales invoice. We assign an item. This item, let's say, throw it to the project. Project A, we enter $33 and 33 cents. If you want routing for 33 cents, just check it. So 2 cents are for routing. Alright, for routing, we save it. This is 008. Let's look at the journal for 008, how it posts. You can edit the posting detail, and here you can check show project, then refresh. After refreshing, you will see it posts 2 cents to this routing. We will do another one without checking it, intentionally not checking. Then we will confirm this setting one more time. GL posting, then we don't check this use first detail. The first detail is about if our invoice has 3 projects, it follows the project of the first item. First detail, the project of the first item. Why does it have a department? Because this is shared. In the case of the department, you also use the same function. So I didn't check it. Then we also cleared the cache. Let's try again. Repeat a sales invoice. This sales invoice, we do 1. This time we do 00. We are doing the HQ project. HQ project is also $37.58. $37.58 routing. So there are 2 cents routing. Well, we just save it. Take a look. When we go to this AR invoice entry, find this 009. When you double click, go to edit posting detail, show project. You'll see this routing here is empty. It is empty. It is not posted to any project. So these are some options and settings for you to decide how to handle those journals. The functions are roughly up to here. If you have any questions about the project, you can contact us. Thank you, everyone.